sponsor of the VVHL. Use code VVHL15 for 15% off all orders! Season 11! This one goes to 11! The amps are burning, the ice is alive. Season 11, now the war arrives. Lights hit the glass, the crowd starts to swell. Tonight belongs to the VVHL. From the rafters, the barn cats scratch and claw. Our rafters shake the rink with a prehistoric roar. Portage money shots, load the cannon and let it fly. The knights charge in with steel held high. The Dover demons crawl from the fire below. Evil leprechauns strike gold and vanish in smoke. The revolution lights the fuse and storms the gate. The coffin floppers rise again, refusing their fate. Every crest has a curse, every name has a sound. Every shift hits harder when the puck hits the ground. No fear, no peace, no mercy in sight. Turn it up to 11 tonight. This one goes to 11. Thunder cracking through the sky. This one goes to 11. 20 teams, one battle cry. Raise the banners, ring the bell. Game night in the VVHL. From the first drop to the final second. This one goes to 11. Sicilian dragons breathe fire on the frozen floor. Pine rangers come marching from the forest to war. The iron walls pounds heavy like a war machine, while soul reapers skate where the lights turn green. The cherry cartel rolls deep in pink and black. Angry birds dive screaming on the counterattack. The big dogs break chains with a bone rattling bark. The royal ghosts on the shadows after. Nogo has teeth, every bench has pride. Every name becomes legend when the doors open wide. No fear, no peace, no mercy in sight. Turn it up to 11 tonight. This one goes to 11. Thunder cracking through the sky. This one goes to 11. 20 teams, one battle cry. Raise the banners, ring the bell. Game night in the VVHL. From the first drop to the final second. This one goes to 11. Grid light cycles cut neon through the storm. South Beach snipers take aim, locked cold and warned. The silver foxes strike smart, silent and fast. The
That's crazy. Well, you know what? Good evening, VVHL. Happy Tuesday. It's always good to be on here, and you know, it's great to have you on today, Coach Terry.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to tonight's game, and for us to make a decision. It's playoff time. This is the last week. We've got both divisions that some teams have already clinched. And it's just a matter of seeding right now to figure everything out. But you also have some teams that are on the edge of the cusp that have not clinched yet that need to have two good so that need to have you know at least a 4-2, 5-1, 6-0 week to make that push that they need, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to get
So
into the playoffs and what we've got here broken down for us. We got a bunch of info just sauced over to us from the VVHL admins here. Can't wait to dive into it. And usually I do a lot of yapping when we get to this part, and we end up running late. So I'm going to get right into the games that we're doing tonight. Just increase this. Just turn this off, so hopefully we can be heard. Guys, just let me know if there's any other audio difficulties here with the stream.
Disaster says they can't hear you.
They can't hear me? I'm cranked right now. That's crazy. Maybe I just have to yell, maybe? Well, we'll just continue with it. Yeah, okay, you can hear me now. That's fantastic. So, tonight, we've got a ton of games this evening. That music... No, that the music was turned off. Of course, it's always the music. We've got Demons, Dogs, Floppers, Cartel, Cycles, Soul Reapers. We've got Evil Leprechauns, South Beach Snipers, Waltz, Dragons, Hydra, Fox, Pine Rangers, Revolution, Knights, Royal Ghosts, Raptors, Angry Birds, and Portage and the Barn Cats. Hoagie, quickly, what game out of that string of games here at 9:15 are you looking forward to the most?
Well, I'm going to take a look at that Silver Foxes Hydra game there, Terry.
Oh,
And the reason why I'm taking a look at that game is because it's two teams that are on the playoff bubble, right? Like you take a look, you take a look at Hydra. They're 2 point they're in the last playoff spot at 40, 11 points up on the Revolution, only 2 points back of the Coffin Floppers for seventh. So right now it's just a matter of holding on to that eighth spot, and it's either moving up to seven or staying in eighth, and hopefully winning enough games to hold off the Revolution. The Silver Foxes, I mean, that's going to be the Surge division is a dogfight right now, as it is for the last 30 spots. Um, and you know what? They've got that Silver Foxes team since the trade deadline has figured out the lines, has figured out who needs to play with who. The chemistry is there. It's just a matter of making that last minute push that they need, right? Like, they're only one
absolutely.
point behind the Knights for seventh. They're 9 points behind my Dragons for sixth, right? They're 10 points up on the Raptors,
Mm-hmm.
who could easily sneak into, right? So it's anybody's ball game. And you know what? But I think that the Silver Foxes last week went 5-1. So I think that they've got their lines locked in now. Dan and EK know what they're doing over there. Veteran ownership group, and I just have the feeling that they're going to make that TSN turning point push in the last week of the season and get into the seventh or possibly the sixth spot, depending on what happens.
Nice, I love that. And the Hydra also control that final playoff spot, right? But they have
Yeah,
the toughest night of any crunch bubble team, we're going to call it, this evening. So that's a good pick out there from you, Hoagie. That's a great matchup to watch, especially for the playoffs. Moving on to 9:45 tonight. Demons Cartel. Look out for that one. Two first place teams going at it here tonight. Floppers, Dogs, Cycles, Snipers. Leprechauns, Soul Reapers, Waltz, Foxes, Hydra, Dragons, Pine Rangers, Royal Ghosts. Get ready, Hoagie. The question's coming. Knights, Revolution, Raptors, Barn Cats, Portage Money Shots, and the Angry Birds. Flipping it right back to you, my friendly co-host. What stands out here at 9:45?
well, there's just so many matchups to pick from. It's so hard to choose. Um, I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with so many options.
I could,
I'm
I
gonna
could.
I'm gonna go with the big dogs and the coffin floppers. The big
Ooh.
dogs are fighting for that division with the cartel. And getting face toxic in that deal last week. That line on Tuesday just dominated everybody. I can't remember who else played on that line for the big dogs. But you also take a look at the coffin floppers, right? In the crunch division, another team that's on the cusp of the playoff line, right? They're 2 points above the Hydra for seventh. Well, in seventh, sorry, and then they're 13 points ahead of the Revolution, right? So that's another game. If hey, you pull this off, that could be one step closer to clinching that spot, right? So
Absolutely.
I always try to look at in these last kind of week games, look at the guys who are on the cusp and talk about those games because those are the important ones, right? Like, you want that final push, you want the dramatic matchups, and you want to know that everyone counts, right? So,
Absolutely, and I'm gonna take a moment here to give credit where credit is due. If you take a trip down memory lane, you're gonna remember the power rankings that were put out for this season, and the Dover Demons were in sixth place, and I got a lot from Castle and from Kraut regarding that spot of theirs in the power ranking. And boy, have they put on a show. First place in the Crunch division, 107 points. Tonight they've got the Iron Walls, the Hydra, and the Barn Cats. Apparently, I think we've got some information here that's back and forth because I see them against the cartel here. Maybe I've messed up. Regardless, anyway, they've got quite the night in front of them. They enter the final week with an 11-point lead over the Soul Reapers for that number one seed in
and if
the Crunch division.
and if you talk about Dover, they've got a big night ahead of them. They've got the big dogs, they've
Yes.
got the Cherry Cartel,
Yes.
and then they've got the Red Hot Silver Foxes in Game 3.
Right. Yes. I've got some inaccurate information here. That's on me. That's my bad. But still, these guys are tearing up the season. They're not fighting to get in. They're just trying to finish the regular season as a top team in the Crunch and make Wednesday basically irrelevant for the division title. Masta, I see you. They don't play you. I've got it wrong. Also, thank you for the 7 months in a row. Your support is appreciative. But I mean, this is the team to watch, in my opinion. I like I said, I put them in sixth at the beginning of the season before everything started, and they basically said, "Hey, here's your foot, put it in your mouth," and that's that's how it goes. Moving on to the 10-15 games. Quickly, Snipers Cartel, Soul Reapers Dogs, Silver Fox Demons, Dragons Floppers, Ghosts, Cycles, Revolution, Leprechauns. I'm standing, by the way, I'm not sitting. Raptors, Iron Walls, Money Shots, Hydra, Barn Cats, Pine Rangers, Angry Birds, and Knights. I'm going to take this one here and say that I'm really going to take a look at the Pine Rangers and the Barn Cats. I love myself some Barn Cats right now. They are in, I think they're in fourth with 76 points. Sitting in the middle of one of the tightest seeding battles in the league. Obviously, Barn Cats 76, Royal Ghost 75, Gridlight Cycles 72. I love the way this team plays. I talk about them every time I'm on here. It's been a minute since I've been here, but everybody knows how much love I have for these Barn Cats. Basically, whether or not the big question is for these cats, though, Hoagie, is can they protect that fourth spot? Or are they going to get dragged into the fights that are happening beneath them in the standings? What do you think?
Well, I mean, that like you said, that crunch division right now, I three, like 4, 5, and 6. I mean, the any of those seats could change. It's I'm more looking at 4 to 6.
Yes. Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
any of those three teams could be 4, 5, or 6, right? I mean, the Brown Cats, they've been up there all season. Disaster and Shamans have done a great job. They've got two fantastic lines you know, that are gonna help them push for that playoff. Royal Ghost, you talk about them. I mean, Mew. I can't remember who was with Mew, but Mew has always been always is a fantastic owner, is always in the mix, always has a team that is gonna be that's gonna push you in in the playoffs, right?
Yep.
They ain't gonna back down without a fight.
No.
And I mean, good light too, right? I mean, you talk about Big K and Henny first season as an ownership group in this league, and they've done a fantastic job drafting. They just acquired Vin at the deadline too, a guy who can take can take over a night, can can help win you games, right? And you want an X factor goalie like that can win you games. And I think that they've also got two fantastic lines. I mean, you've got Seth Kells, you've got Thenny, you've got Big K. Like you just got a lot of guys that know how to put the puck in the net when it matters the most, right?
Absolutely, 100%, and the stats back these guys up offensively here. Apparently, they're first in the league in goals per game. I mean, somebody needs to correct me if I am wrong. I've been wrong already this evening once, so not surprised if I'm going to be wrong again. But that is how it goes. But you're right. In that division, in that crunch division, that 4, 5, 6 race is so tight. You look at all their goals against, goals for. The Burn Cats really are above and beyond those 5 and 6 teams with 315 goals for compared to the 269 and 270. So if these guys can continue to put pucks in the net with a positive goal differential that they have of plus 53, I think these cats might make a few scratches and gashes in the playoffs.
Oh, you might have to call animal control.
You might have to call animal control. We know how well they do their job here. That's for certain. Shout out to all my animal control employees out there. So that's really, I mean, we've kind of gone through the games. We've picked out our spotlight games that we think are going to be basically in the spotlight for us tonight. Let's just let them know who they're going to see tonight. We're going to see the Coffin Floppers. This is all at 9:15, by the way. So the games that are going to be showcased this evening in about 3 minutes. We're just waiting for the streams to kick up here. We are going to see the Coffin Floppers and the Hydra. Okay, we're going to see the Pine Rangers and the Cherry Cartel. We're going to see the Knights and the Big Dogs. We're going to see the Silver Foxes and the Royal Ghosts.
Sorry to.
Or did I get that wrong? Am I wrong again?
I got the screenshot here. Sorry, Terry.
It's all right. Someone needs to be fired. Hold on 1 second here. Yeah, can we fire that guy? The information that I'm getting is so inaccurate.
Game one.
HR is going to reach out. It's all right. No, you go. Do your thing.
Human resources.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 9:15 time slot, we are going to be seeing Big Dogs, Dover Demons, Soul Reapers, Gridlight Cycles, South Beach and the Evil Leprechauns, and the Royal Ghosts and the Knights.
Beautiful.
Game 2 at the 9:45 time slot, we're going to be seeing Cherry Cartel and Dover Demons, Silver Foxes and the Iron Waltz, the Baron Cats and the Raptors, and the Angry Birds and the Portage Money Shots.
I'm telling you.
Your 10:15 time slot to take us home. Cherry Cartel, South Beach Snipers, Big Dog, Soul Reapers, Coffin Floppers, Sicilian Dragons, and the Pine Rangers and the Baron Cats.
I've been corrected again. If my wife is listening to this, she is going to never let me live this down about how wrong that I've been this evening. But it's a good thing you're here, because if you weren't, guess what? Everybody would be getting the wrong information. What I do know is I do know that these games are going to be intense tonight. I do know there's a lot on the line. I do know playoffs are next week. That's what I do know for certain. I also know
Playoffs?
Yeah. What do we don't tell me
about playoffs?
Don't tell me I'm wrong again, bro.
No, I'm kidding.
You're kidding.
Yes, playoffs are next week.
What I do know, Hoagie, is that I do know that when you're shopping in the KXK store and you use the code VVHL15, you're going to save some money at checkout. Make sure you guys go get your gear after the trade deadline's over, so you're not going anywhere. So don't worry about buying something and getting shipped. The only thing you should be worried about getting shipped is the merch that you buy from the store. So get in there, pick it up, use that code, save yourself 15%. I'm gonna check in here on the games, the streams. We're gonna see if the teams are up, see if the teams are ready for what is to be a great evening this evening. So bear with me here 1 second.
And while we have a minute here, shout out to Infinite Madness for these graphics. Um, Buddy does a damn good job with them all the time.
Oh,
I mean,
all the
shout out
time.
to Dan, shout out to Infinite Madness, our graphics team here in the league. They do a fantastic job. Shout out to Sean for also running the stream. Shout out to you, Terry. I'm just gonna do a bunch of shout outs here
Just
and shout out
shout
Tuesday.
everybody out.
Yeah, no, it's great that we have a lot of great guys in this league that can, let us do this every on a week to week basis. It's a great thing to have, and we love having the viewers. We love just being able to shoot the shit, I guess is what I'm gonna say, and just enjoy ourselves, right? Like,
Well,
you know,
and that's just it. You've got a space here that's been created by a team with a vision, with a vision and a dream. They have the resources because of the community that they've developed to
yep,
put that together, to put out a product. That everybody loves, that everybody tunes in for weekly. We get the opportunity to spend a Tuesday night here, at 10 o'clock. And banter back and forth about the people that we like to play games with. And I think that's fantastic. I think everybody needs that. And I think it's great to get on here, whether you're doing commentary, whether you're a guest, whether you're just in the chat and listening to us ramble on. But it's cool to hear about you. It's cool to hear about your team. It's cool to hear about your buddies that are playing as well. Because everybody... I mean, don't get me like, I love it. If someone's gonna talk about a goal that I scored, which rarely happens, or a play that I made that was nice, which once again rarely happens, it's neat to hear. It's neat to get that recognition, right? Especially in front of the community that's been built here. So it's just hats off to everybody. This was put together relatively quickly. I know Sean and Dan both have some stuff going on. We should see Rain in here tonight. We might see Dan in here tonight as well. So it's not just going to be the two voices. There should be a few more. There may be a few more of us in here this evening. So, strap in for a relaxed evening of fantastic hockey. We're still waiting on a few people to fire up their streams for us. We only have 2 right now available to us. Now we've got 3. So we're going to get you guys to that action. I will adjust as we go along, so we can get you guys some content here. What's up?
just remember to start your stream, folks, please. We ask that you just make sure to start them so that we can do our job here.
There we are. So we're at 3 right now until we get that 4th stream loaded up. I believe it's Caustic that we were waiting for to go live. So if you're listening, Caustic, please stop staring at the off-whites and put your stream on. So let's take a look here at who we've got top left of your screen. Dover Demons playing. Top right, Soul Reapers are playing. Bottom middle, we've got the Royal Ghosts. I don't know why I said it like a news anchor, but nice save there. I believe that's Mowski in net for the Dover Demons. They're running.
Yeah, Melski. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good, brother. No. You jump right in. Oh my goodness, he almost poked it in.
Mingle.
Yes.
Mowski.
Yes.
Came back after I think a season. No, he played last season, but decided to sign up to play goalie this season, and take a little break. I think he's still playing a bit of defense, but I just like that move of having a versatile defender like Milski who can say, hey, I'll strap on the pads when you need me to, kind of deal, right?
And a lot of people don't understand that in a time before Mowski is actually a Vezina winner as a goalie. So we go back to a few leagues ago. Mowski actually came home with the Vezina trophy as the top goalie in that league. So he's no stranger to strapping on the pads and performing in between those pipes.
Absolutely.
Oh, we still got some. It looks like the Royal Ghosts are still waiting for their opponent. Castle on a breakaway. What a move. And a big save. He fluffed that one. That's Phase Toxic. Is that Toxic? Is that Phase Toxic? Thought King? No. It's the big dogs. That's Thought King. We've got Big Eotis. And then I'm unsure who the defenseman is currently. I'm sure we'll see it pop up here sooner or later. Big save by Mowski. Elite show stopper. Oh, eat a Snickers. Buries one there for the Soul Reapers.
Cost Extreme is live.
It is
You can add that
live.
in now.
I will add it in immediately. We do not want to miss. We're gonna
Don't wanna
add
miss all the
stream
action
here.
around the league. Royal Ghosts are just getting in with the Knights now. Soul Reapers are up 1-0 on Grid Light, and Dover and the Big Dogs tied at Goose Eggs.
Oh my goodness, is that another goal there for the Soul Reapers?
That is Heedy. Talk about a guy like Heedy. I actually have the pleasure. Well, I had the pleasure of playing with him in another Sixes league,
Nice.
and he made his debut in VV this year, playing threes. And what a pickup for the Soul Reapers! You talk about a two-way forward. That guy is a two-way forward. Always in the positions that you need him to be at the right times, and can score when you need him to. Can block that shot when you need him to. Just a great guy all around to be with. Great chemistry guy too to have in the locker room.
And people don't understand how important locker room players are. Shout out to Papa Palpatine, by the way, with the watch streak. 7-stream streak. He's been watching. That's for certain. Yes, I myself, I think of myself as a locker room guy. Somebody that doesn't bring all the talent to the ice, but brings the vibes in the voice chat when I'm not raging or crashing out like we do, or some of us do, every so often. You know who you are. But I think that's important to keep the vibes in the locker room. It keeps the morale high. When you're down in the dumps and the captain doesn't have a word to say or can't find the words to say, I'll say. There's a lot of says there. You go to that locker room guy who can bring up the vibes, bring the morale, and bring the team back to that level-headedness, level-headed ground, I guess.
I take a look at a team player, and I'm going to take a look at a guy from a movie. Doug the Thug Glass. You want to talk about a team guy?
Never seen that movie.
You've never seen Goon?
What a goal! What a goal for the Royal Ghosts. I think that's the Royal Ghosts, right?
Yes, it is.
They used to have the Sabres jerseys or something like that, but now they've got a crown.
And that is Boyer.
Is
Putting
that
the puck in there.
That's who?
Boyer, 98.
That's Scub Daddy, isn't it? Didn't we find that out? Didn't that happen?
Oh God.
He just goes, oh God. Anyway, his name is not Scub Daddy, but it's been proven that he was, right? Or am I just?
I think there might have been.
Do I need to?
There might have been some.
Do I need
There
to-
might have been some CIA investigation on a podcast.
Do I need to talk to my PR person again? Because I just cannot continue to flop like this. South
You'll
Beach
have to listen.
finally
You'll
getting
have
into
to.
the game.
Sorry. You'll have to listen to one of. Speaking about podcasts, Off the Whistles with Mike Diesel. Usually every Sunday or every Monday. Last Monday there was a live episode, and I think they uncovered that story with Mike Diesel and Shawnee.
Oh
You'll
wow!
have to watch it. You'll have to watch it or listen to it on all the spots that you want to listen to your podcasts on.
So you're-
podcasts on.
Holy, get through it, my guy. You got it. So you're telling me that I can listen to Mikey Diesel go on about how somebody was in the league as somebody else, and then they're back
Yes.
as the person that they were before?
Yes, and I think that story was uncovered.
Wow, that's crazy. Dover Demons and the Big Dogs still deadlocked at 0, by the way. Biggie Otis with the puck here right now. Gets absolutely dummied by Castle behind the net, picked up by Thought King. This little LT move to get around absolutely nobody. There's no one at center ice there, Papa. He's going to dance in with it here. Plenty of goals from the Royal Ghost as Stefano pots one there as well. We're watching some replays here from the Soul Reapers and the South Beach Snipers. 5 minutes into the first period, still deadlocked at 0. So that's your update here around the quad box.
And Caustic is making his VVHL debut on defense.
I could have sworn he played defense before.
Maybe he did play defense before, but this is the first time I'm seeing it.
Oh, okay. I heard that he's like a Norris defender.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, think of it this way. As a guy, didn't defend it there, a goal for the Leprechauns. Sorry. think of it this way. As a player who plays the way that Caustic does, I mean, to be a defender, do you think it would be a little bit easier to anticipate those passes or moves that you may see?
Or that you may do yourself?
Yes, well, that's what I'm essentially trying to get at. I just stumbled and bumbled over my words like I have all evening this evening. But you're picking up what I'm putting down.
You stumbled it over like a speed bump in the local community.
Yes, they're not. Listen, they're not bumps. They are hills. The speed hills.
Listen, we'll tell us a story time here.
Big goal by off the back there.
I was down in Florida, and my great aunt. We were going to Sam's Club, and my great aunt seen a yard sale in like some subdivision down there. Didn't she like pull into the street on 2 wheels and fly over a speed bump to get to that yard sale? I thought I was gonna have to take a gravel after that because I thought I was flying in air.
A ginger gravel at that, right? Because the ginger gravels are the best. Feller's saying he put up 30 points 2 weeks ago on defense. I don't know if I can believe that, but if it was anybody other than Caustic, right? Nice recovery. Here's a nice move by South Beach. Big save there by the Leprechauns goaltender. 5-1 down here in the bottom left for the Royal Ghosts. We got 4-2 for the Soul Reapers there over the grid light cycles. We've got 1-0, the Big Dogs up on Dover. This game is a burner up there in that top left corner if you're watching. And then 1-0 for those evil Leprechauns and South Beach Snipers. Great, great first little bit of games here, Hoagie.
Yeah, absolutely, and out of town scoreboard. I'm also watching my Dragons in the background. They are tied 1-1 with the Iron Waltz halfway through the second.
Oh, fantastic!
Out of town scoreboard brought to you by, I don't know, Kaiser Sub. Shout out Kaiser Subs.
Oh my goodness!
You want to talk about a sub shop there, Biglewood?
Listen, hold on. First off, not a sponsor. They're not. I'd love them to be because listen, I'd be there daily. Okay, I'm not even gonna get into the order because it's something else. I don't know how to get this off the screen here. Here we go. Joker brought me here. No idea what team he plays for. Me either. Main event. Hoagie will tell us.
Main event. Joker plays for the Burncats.
Meow. Do we have like a? That was such a strange noise. We should have a Barncat soundboard here. We'll chat with whomever puts the sounds on the board, and we'll get Masta to do a meow for the playoffs. I think that would be premium.
Where's Truck Guy when you need him?
I don't know.
Shout out Truck Guy. We need Truck Guy to be able to put all these pieces together.
Well, I know there's only a certain amount of slots that you can use on the soundboard. I have access to it. I don't know who changed those permissions, but my goodness, Big Dogs, I Skull Thought King.
Yeah, whoa. How about them Big Dogs?
You know what? How about them, okay? Yeah, how about them? I'll say it. I usually tell them to get put down. Or when you see Showstopper in the chat, you see every other dog in the chat. How about them dogs? I guess. Well, how
Yeah.
about them? How about them right now? Up 3-0, going into the third period.
Soul Reapers up 6-2 right now in Grid Light. I mean, that's a game that will, get Soul Reapers closer to that division to catch Dover, right?
Yes,
Because they're trying to catch Dover right now.
yes, they certainly are. They're only down by, well, they're down by a few. Like, let's be real here. They're down by 9 points. But still, hey, a win is a win is a win, and that's points. And a loss for the team in front of you is no points. So you're gaining ground. The Soul Reapers are. But listen, if I know Kraut, Castle, Mowski, there's no group of people that are going to go back to the drawing board. Kraut's going to ask who's Rem. He's the number 1 tank NA. He's going to figure it out, right? And he cooks next game. I'm calling it right now. Kraut is going to cook next game. It's not going to be fair. I'm hyping him up right now. I'm going to call it right now. I've been wrong all night. Okay, I really can't be wrong with this. So, crowd, if you're listening, turn the burner on, chef up, toss the shrimp in the rice, get her done like the league knows you can. Big dogs. I mean, I just called Showstopper big dogs in the chat. Woof, woof. How about them big dogs? You know what I mean? You just hear what I thought I heard? Maybe.
Maybe we need to take a trip down to see Showstopper. He's only about a 9-hour trip from us, Terry.
Really?
We need to, yeah. He's just outside of. I won't give away exact coordinates,
Yeah,
but he's in the state of Maine.
Yeah, you can DM it to me. you can DM it to me.
But he's in the state of Maine, so it's not that far of a drive.
It's really not. Yeah.
It's quicker to go see any professional sports team play at any Boston arena than it is to drive to like Toronto or Montreal.
Yeah, but who wants to go see a Boston sports team?
Hell,
You know what I mean? Like,
I might get to see the if I go on my trip that I'm going on in November. I might get to see the Bruins and Vegas play when I'm down there.
that would be sick.
Yeah.
Not even gonna lie, my guy.
It's I hate the Leafs, but seeing Mitch Marner play actual like good hockey now that he's off.
Oh my God! What are you doing with those moves, Cossack, as a defenseman? What are you doing up there? Somebody mark that man. I'm sorry to cut you off, but somebody mark that man.
That's I think Did Michael Jackson teach him those moves?
Yep.
Looks
Shout
like
out
a little moonwalk and a shimmy.
Yeah, it is. Shout out the guy Michael Jackson, whose
Friend of the show.
documentary is on Crave now, I guess.
Is this?
Yes. Boss Games with a goal. Stefano with a goal. Soul Reapers up 8-2. The plan is to get in his hot tub. That's hilarious. Go ahead, you read that. I want you to read that.
BMAC, a fellow East Coaster.
Not surprised it comes from him.
You wouldn't want the three of us in a room together. Oh boy, Yap City.
Yeah, really.
The plan is to go get in this hot tub in my birthday suit. I'll make sure to alert border control now so that they don't let you across, because I don't know who wants to see that.
If you could explain to me, what is the birthday suit?
Showstopper already knows.
Hold on, you're just gonna walk past like I didn't just ask you to explain to me what the birthday suit is?
Well, we can take a look around the league here. Royal Ghosts are looking like they're on their way to a big one over the Knights.
Yep.
Soul Reapers are up 8-2. They're one goal away from that threshold. South Beach, Evil Leprechauns 4-2. Big Dogs, Dover.
I know. It's crazy.
It's you've got a line with Kraut, Castle, and
Lost connection. We got a lag out. We've got a lost connection due to your goalie leaving the session. Oh my, juicy smoke.
Uh-oh.
I love how it's got Dover with the 3 goals. Oh, that's because the big dogs lagged out. But we know the big dog. Oh wow, that's weird. That's strange. Player summaries 3-0, but the end of game is 3-0 the other way around. Get your screenshots. Let them know. They'll let Chell Stats know about the leg out. We move on.
Actually, Chell Stats has done a lot of great work that you don't have to let I mean, it's still good to let the admin team know, but it's all there for Sean to just go boop, 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 and the game's
Oh
fixed.
my goodness, Stefano. Get to class. Or actually, you just schooled them. So they need to get to class. That's pretty crazy.
There's a thing called grass. Can I ask you to touch it a little bit, please?
Just my goodness. There's a couple of sayings I want to say that are inappropriate for stream. But BMAC, let me know what your birthday suit is. What color is it? Is it red? Are you going all white suit? What's the tie? Are we going tie or bow tie type of shoes? Always got to get dressed up for your birthday.
BMAC 24. He warned the border there was a wide load that may be over capacity coming. It's peach with tassels.
I've never seen a peach with tassels birthday suit. Excited for the photos, my guy. Make sure you send them my way. Oh my goodness, Snickers! What a move! Big save.
Need to get that guy down to Halifax for an evening.
Just an evening.
Night out.
I mean, yeah. Well, yes, I understand. I know what it means. I mean, it's quite the drive to just come down for just one night.
Well, it's about an hour.
Is it really an hour?
I think it's an hour to an hour and a half to basically where he's at.
I thought it was longer than that. I could have sworn it was longer than
2
that.
hours. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to
2
say.
hours.
Because he's almost... Oh my goodness. Coogsy. What a goal. Yeah, I was going to say he's almost at the border.
Yeah.
Well, the Royal Ghosts have hit that 7 threshold. Just need to wait for the third period, folks, and that game is a kaput. The Egg scores again for the South Beach Snipers. I don't know who the Egg is.
That is I think that's Rifle Drum.
Oh, it is Rifle Drum. I'm an idiot. God, I should know that. It's the mac and cheese. It's clogging my brain cells.
Yes. Anybody that wants a picture of the mac and cheese that Terry made this evening, it looks very delicious. I was about to head over to the house, but yeah, he had some other previous obligations going on that did not allow me to head over.
I've got some leftovers. If you want some, I can bring you some tomorrow.
Oh boy, that is crazy. Yeah. Speaking about tomorrow. Speaking about tomorrow, yeah, me and Terry are going to be in the same vicinity at the same time. I know, scary, right?
Again, it's not the first time.
No, myself, I've been volunteering with my local high school football team for the last, this will be my 6th season now. And we were looking for some coaches for the upcoming season, so I reached out to Terry and asked if he had any football experience, and we got him on.
Yeah, believe it or not, I was physically active at one point in my life. Goodness gracious. So what's the deal here? Do we know what the deal is with the big dogs and the demons? Are they playing one period, or what is what's the background info saying?
That is a good question. I'm just gonna read Gen Chat here.
We beat Portage 9-2. My goodness, meow. Those burn cats are going crazy. They're feral.
They said that there was about 10 minutes left There's about 10 minutes left, in the period.
Goodness,
so I'm
Edie, what a fucking pass.
They're just probably going to play a half of a period. Maybe play 10 and 5. I know the 5 rule is not in there, but I know that I got asked to do it one week and I obliged. the gentleman's agreement. I guess you could call it. Um,
Okay.
and that 5 minutes basically makes up. It's an LG rule. It makes up for the last minute because you don't get
Right.
that last minute in the lag out. So most
So
leagues have it in there that you get an additional 5 minutes to make up the real minute, I guess they call it.
okay,
So
that's understandable. So I'm just taking a look because I don't think I've seen this Heedy person play before. 21 games
yeah,
played, 83 goals, 45 assists for 128 points, and he's a
yeah.
plus 70. This guy's got an 89 overall ranking on Shell Stats, by the way. I've seen 99 overall playing from that player this evening. Um, where where'd he come from?
So he came from a Sixers league called NGHL, where myself and Caustic and a few others have played over the last year or so. He came over. Our buddy Was, who's also in the league that plays for South Beach.
Right.
He also came from that league. Crew 32, who was with South Beach, has also came from that league the last couple seasons. So we brought over some fantastic guys who have all played together in the past. I had the pleasure of getting to play with Crew, Was, and Heedy at one point in that league.
My
We had so
goodness.
much fun.
So
But sorry, go ahead.
no. I read something completely wrong. My my mental math was not mathing. So continue. Sorry.
No. So no, these guys are looking for a threes league, and
Yeah.
I don't know who invited them actually, but they got vetted in. They fit well in the community, and yeah, great guys to be around. And Heedy has always been known as that another two-way center in the league, right? Always getting to play with him. He was always the first forward back when we played sixes. He knows where he needs to be. Defense, offense, he's got it all.
Yeah.
He's a very good player, and he no one really knew him, so I guess it was a wild card to take him, right? But Soul Reapers took a chance, and my God, they probably Snickers is probably loving it right now.
Yeah, I would say he is loving it right now. That is for damn sure. I mean, Snickers with 140, Heedy with 128, Slava, if he's still on the roster. I know that this might not update all the time. Who's got 111 as well. So 140 and 128, those guys are cooking when they play together. Leprechauns are
Yep.
keeping this game within that mercy, that's for certain. 8-3 with
Yeah.
7.5 left to go in that third period. And we can get you guys right into the second set of games
So
when
just
it
to,
is
just to
time.
bug, just to interject here, Terry.
Yeah, of course.
Big dogs won 3-1 over Dover. We talked about the Royal Ghost Knights game. That game was ended after two. I don't know the actual final of that. We've seen the Soul Reapers final, and South Beach is up 8-3. I guess around the league, I mean, you've seen that the Brown Cats beat Portage 9-2.
Yes.
Ivan Waltz beat the Dragons 9-4.
Oh, we.
Um, yeah, they got BMAC in that. A gentleman by the name of Proxy made his debut this week.
Proxy.
Um,
Shout out to
yeah,
Proxy.
he made his debut for the Ivan Waltz tonight. Um, so yeah, um, I didn't really watch that much. I didn't really watch much of that game because focusing on our games here that are
Yes.
being broadcasted this evening. So yeah,
Yes, we are actually waiting for the next row of games to start up. Basically, I don't want to say it's all over, but the crying. But that last game that we were watching, well, it was all over, but the crying. So we transition here into these other games this evening for everybody. We're going to get these rolling as we can. Barn Cats are in. That's for certain. Cherry Cartel, top left corner. Keep an eye out for Silver Side Hockey.
that is Shawnee 99.
Is it? Well, my
Yes.
goodness, we will leave it up. It's to show that he is offline if you're watching. Turn it on. Anyway, can we get a woof woof for the Big Dogs W? Woof woof, showstopper. There it is. Big W for the Big Dogs. Okay. So Dover Cherry Cartel. This is the game that I had anticipated some cookage there from Sauerkraut. He's got the puck here, one-on-one against the defense. The LT moves back around. Oh, he keeps it, scores. A great goal. Absolutely fantastic from the gentleman that's wearing the C for the Dover Demons.
So yeah, I don't know if you had the chance to play 27. I didn't really have a chance to play the beta on 27. But it seems like LT's pretty nerfed. I don't know. Do you think a lot of these guys that have mastered LT in 26 are going to find the sweet spot for the LT in 27 as you get adjusted with the new game?
So I have not played 27. I don't plan on playing or buying 27 either. Now, when we talk about LT and we talk about, it's
It's a very sensitive subject. I guess is what.
Well, I don't want to come off as somebody who is going to say that NHL is now tailoring its game to. See, I'm not even gonna go on with it. I do think that they will, people just in general, will find an area of the game that may or can be turned into a. I don't even want to call it an exploit. They may be able to focus on one portion of the game that is able to give them an advantage, like LT did here in 26. Once that's found, I do think that it will be refined, and I do think that it will take, once again, some time to master and some time to use, and those who don't have that time or don't have the ability to master it will continue to complain like they did with LT. That's my honest opinion. Now, mind you, what I've heard the gameplay is a little bit slower and whatnot, so to find those mechanics in the game that you're going to turn into an exploit may be a little bit harder. But however, there are people that don't touch grass. We kind of rely on those people with their Instagram, their TikTok, their Reddit posts to find that out, to practice it ourselves, and then go about it that way. So, I mean, you just have to give it time, right?
Do we want to turn on another game?
Yes,
we
we 100% can.
Oh, actually, turn on the Silver Foxes. Please put in Backblast Dan.
Is it just Backblast Dan?
Yes, it's just Backblast Dan.
All right, there we go. We've got EK, Dan, DMB, Dex, and Colton 45, Rash Colton 45, and Nits. So that's basically how I see 27 playing out. It's just my honest opinion for someone that's not gonna play it.
Absolutely, and
yeah. What are your thoughts? What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know.
I tell you what, I do
it's
know.
A very.
I need another.
Howie.
I need another drink. I'll be right back.
You need another drink? I'll take over. Howie do that? Buck Neeson, putting the Angry Birds up 2-0 over Portage. Dover is up 3-1 as we see Crazy Kraut with his second goal of the game. They're putting them up 3-1. Raptors and Burncats are tied at 1. Almost done the first. That game's going quick. Speaking about that game, Jamin Fish.
Tell me about him.
Newly acquired after the trade deadline after week 6 there, putting them up 2-1 over the Burncats. And then you see Silver Foxes and the
oh my
Armor
God, Crowd again. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but that was disgusting.
That was very. I mean,
God. So here we go. Take a player like Kraut, okay, who is obviously, I've seen him play with LT, I've seen him play without LT, and he performs either way. He's a good player either way. But what does a player like that do in the new game where LT is kind of nerfed? How do they change their game?
How do you change
Like
if you
so
don't
so if
don't
you
have LT?
yeah. What do you look to change? Like, you're obviously, that's a massive part of the game in threes, right? It's either you're on board or you're gonna miss the bus. Um, so if that's nerfed, then what do you do? How do you change your play style? How do you change your game to make it so that you're still an elite talent?
I think that just comes with time and patience. And you know what? Jacob Edich just made a great point. 27 will be more about the entire team cycling. You're gonna
Right.
probably see. I mean, you're gonna probably see a lot more of the Sixers style. Going into threes for the time being until you actually maybe have the time to sit down and figure out the little mechanics or the little spots that you might be able to figure out with a game star controller, or those little, I don't know if I call them exposure spots, but the you make buttons smash together, and then all of a sudden, oh hey, look, you just created a masterpiece kind
Right.
of thing. So
Yes. So do you not think that um if it's in the game and it can be figured out, it's a mechanic, it's meant to be used, or do you think that it's just
oh
people are
well, I
finding this
don't
out?
I don't think that you can ban LT. It's not like it's a perk, right?
No, no, no.
It's not like it's a red truculence perk where all of a sudden you push up on your stick and you're locked in like a rocket, and you're going to kill somebody basically with that next hit. Not actually though. Please don't take it like that. But like you know what I mean, right? Like a Scott Stevens on a Paul Career hit. Like it's
Yes.
just
Yeah.
like astronomical. But no, I just think that if there's gonna be a way, there's gonna be a will. People are gonna find the way, and
Hmm.
it's gonna be figured out easy. I mean, like you said, you look at Reddit posts. I always go to a certain YouTuber for my builds, right? Like it's just information spreads fast about this game
It does.
at a very
100%.
rapid rate.
Yes. It does. It really does. And I think that, like, if to touch on what Jacob is saying in chat, be more about the entire team cycling. Like, when I think of threes, I don't think it's hockey. Threes to me is not hockey. It's not proper 6v6 hockey. I think you will see that in sixes, but if we kind of think about the threes aspect of it just for a second, um, I mean, maybe you're going to see if they still keep the pressure system. I don't know if they're going to keep the pressure system or not in 27. I have no idea. I haven't looked at anything 27 related. I think you will see a lot more people building up pressure. So a lot of puck holding, a lot of, trying to keep the puck away from people, maneuvering around certain ways to get around people. Even though LT is gone, you're still going to be able to utilize, if it's in the game. Like I said, I'm speaking from, I haven't seen anything or heard anything or played it at all. But if you're talking about like quicker turns, I think they got rid of elite edges. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. But I do think that there's going to be a lot of like puck ragging or puck hogging in the offensive zone to build up that pressure to then expose tired players. That's what I'm thinking. There's always a speed move on every game. Before LTL2, we had that move where they pass in front of them. Yes, yeah. The self sauce, that was actually crazy. Or the skate into the boards at a certain angle and then off the boards to get that speed boost as well. I know that was a big one in 24 or 25. I forget what year it was, but yes, there's always going to be something that is found in the game. There's always going to be a mechanic that's found and then built on and then practiced and then used in a way where it's going to be like, well, what the fuck is this guy doing in this game? And how come I can't do it? That's just inevitable. It's like that with every game. That's why I don't play Call of Duty anymore. Because I get shit on every time I go to play it because the skill gap is so large, right? It's just inevitable.
I haven't played a Call of Duty game really since Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was my favorite Call of Duty game.
Oh, dude, I
That
can't
was
even
one.
remember the last Call of Duty game I played.
Well,
It's been that long.
yeah. But you also, you're being
What?
retired from NHL now, you are now joining the coach. You are now joining the coaching ranks. And,
Yes,
gonna
yes.
start that career.
Yes, I'm now able to just watch.
Yeah.
So Angry Birds 4-0. Silver Fox and who is the Iron Waltz tied at 2-2. The Barn Cats down 5-3 now. Cherry Cartel just scored to bring them within, I believe, 3 goals. They were down 5-1, I think, the last time that I looked. Silver Foxes with a goal. My goodness. It's Joker. By the way, hey, main event, if you're still here, Joker just scored for the Barn Cats. So quite the string of second games we have here. Plenty action. Plenty back and forth action as well.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Who is...
We will definitely need to have a Kaiser's meetup sometime soon. Speaking
my
of Kaiser's,
God, a Kaiser.
back in game 1.
You're going to do it again to me, man. You're going to bring that up
I'm sorry.
again.
When you have a good mom and pop shop and you're looking for a good sub,
You
just
don't go anywhere other than that place. Really don't. Like, okay, so now we're on the topic of sandwiches now, or subs, or whatever, or hoagies, whatever you want to call them, or heroes, whatever you want to call them, right? I mean, you've got to, for us here in Halifax, you've got to go Kaiser's, Two Boys, Kelly's Deli, I think are the big 3 for here.
Two Boys.
Yes, Two Boys over in Cole Harbor, I think.
Yes, yeah, we go there to do to get some ground beef.
Oh,
And yeah, and they make they make good burgers out of the ground beef. They make fantastic burgers. If you're looking to make homemade burgers,
they do good meat trays too. Like you can go get those assorted meat trays that, if you're trying to like make your own little, little subs or little rolls for like a
absolutely.
a staff function, or if you're just feeling, if you if you're in
One of those-
your big back era, as my child says. Are you in your big back
Big back.
era? Yeah, I am. Yeah, so anyway, if you're
Maybe
if
you want that platter for just yourself.
Hey, listen. Listen, I've thought
You had a
about-
bad day at the office.
thought
I'm just gonna
about
go
it.
home and eat a bunch of food.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and eat a bunch of sodium.
Yeah. Let's clog up those arteries. Anywho, back to the action. Big save there by B-Mac. On the breakaway.
Oh my goodness gracious.
The wheels might have just fallen off the bus after that comment there.
It's crazy. It's all over the place. Oh.
Dover
my.
Demons up 2 on the Cherry Cartel. I mean, that's the game you got to look out for.
Yes. Yes, you do.
We talk about my game that I actually talked about for the 10-15 time slot. Raptors and the Brown Cats, and the Raptors are up 6-3 right now.
Yes. 6-4 actually, because the Cats just scored meow.
Oh yes, Joker again. Main event. Your friend is putting the pucks in the net here since you've showed up.
They certainly are. This Silver Fox Iron Waltz game is pretty close as well.
Yes. Yeah. Silver Fox is on that cusp of the playoffs, right? As we spoke about the pregame show.
Mhm. We most certainly did.
And I think
did.
you take a look, looking around the league. I got that stuck in my head from the Mikey Diesel podcast. Shut up between the whistles once again. Angry Birds up 6-0 over the Portage Money Shots down there in the
My goodness.
the bottom left-hand corner. That. I mean, that Angry Birds team, bunch of troublemakers on that team.
Oh,
Um,
so many makers of trouble.
yeah, yeah. That Jam Mac guy. What a masshole he is.
That's hilarious. Yeah, the Angry Birds kind of, sitting in fourth right now in their division, I believe, with 69
I think.
points.
Ha 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 he he ha ha.
What was so? What,
Um,
oh, the 69. LOL.
yeah, yeah.
So I mean, a few things that really. Did they win their first game, Angry Birds? Do we know? Can anybody in the chat confirm whether or not the Angry Birds won their first game?
I can take a look. Looking around the league.
Yeah, because I mean that really determines whether they're. That really determines whether they're kind of spending the rest of tonight looking up at third or looking over their shoulder
Let me
at
find the
fifth
stat link
place.
here. Shout out to Chell Stats.
Tell you you're all beautiful. Thank you, Josh. From Doughboy.
That is Doughboy.
Oh, that's Doughboy. Is Doughboy's name Josh? Did I
Okay.
just dox him?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so we take a look at game.
Don't let me down, Hoagie.
It doesn't seem like the stat site is updating at the moment.
Ah, yes. Well, I
does-
mean,
It does not. It does not look like. I don't know if something happened when we had that week off, because I know they had to fix the schedule on the site when we had that week off for Canada Day and 4th of July. They were back at the start of July.
right.
I think that was week 1 or 2. Yeah, it was week 2 of the season. We played 1 week, then we had that week off. So I don't know if something happened with Shell Stats and the timing of, um, you know, that the stats that if the Shell Stats have certain time frame, um, with when the games get read. But right now, none of the games are being read for this evening. So unfortunately, we cannot go back unless we go pen and paper and start looking up all the teams on the ASHL site or Shell Stats or this stats site or wherever you can go and find your NHL stats.
We'd have to go stat hunting. You're actually
Yes.
bang on. So I'm just looking at the standings here. They're in fourth with 69 points. Next is the Leprechauns with 64 points. So, if they won that first game and the evil Leprechauns lost, which they did, they have a little bit more of a cushion there between them and the fifth place team, right? So, they can kind of focus on that third place, which is the Pine Rangers. We don't know if the Pine Rangers won their first game or not. My goodness, the anticipation is absolutely slaughtering me right now.
EK Metal
Hey,
getting himself on the board there, Mr. EK Metal. That's a ticket. That guy loves his tickets. You
Does
talk
he?
about a guy, yeah, just anytime he speaks, just a ticket, automatically. Thank you, Jacob Edits. The Pine Rangers did win game 1.
fantastic.
I know the Evil Leprechauns did not win game 1. I don't know about the Angry Birds. Don't know about their result. Like I said, that site is not doing its job this evening, so it's very... Oh, hold on here.
What a save by Mowski. So, hold on. I just want to go back to what you just said there.
So we got... Sorry, what did you say?
No. You completely... Yours is probably related to something we've been talking about.
No, I actually found the Chell Stats API in the 4 scores that can tell us at least some of the games.
Oh, hey.
So Raptors beat the Angry Birds 7-6.
Okay, that's what we were looking for.
And then it says that the Angry Birds beat... Oh, no. Match ID from last week. So this is all last week's games. Nothing's coming out from this week. My apologies. That was a false alarm.
It's okay. So I just wanted to touch back on what you were saying. You made a comment there regarding EK Metal and tickets. It's like...
It's just a running joke.
Oh,
Um,
okay. I thought like he was just
yeah.
complain a lot or like what? Yeah.
No, it's just a
Oh,
running
okay.
joke that we have. Shout out
Oh.
to the Breakfast Club. We have a bunch
Uh,
of us that will get on in the mornings and just have fun, enjoy, banter, play games. Usually myself, Dan, Stickers will come in and chat with us. Kearney's usually there. EK sometimes join us. JJ, Dale, Collier. I mean, I could go on and on about the beautiful folks that join us at 10 a.m. in the morning for
that's crazy.
some NHL.
Everybody just
So,
work from home, or you just happen to have days off, or summertime,
uh,
or
could be summertime. I think some folks do work from home. Maybe some
nice.
people are off on vacation.
Love it.
Just a combination,
Hell
right?
yeah,
So,
dude. Absolutely. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You're on. You're playing with the boys.
yeah. Did we get the final? What was the final of that Cherry Cartel and Dover Demons game?
I think it was 5-3. I do believe.
I do, indubitably.
Indubitably. Indubitably.
So you take a look at Dover getting that rebound win after that loss to the big dogs there. Their night
Yes.
doesn't get any. I mean, now they got the Silver Foxes in game 3. You know, it all depends on what the Soul Reapers do in game 2 to figure out if that division chase in that other division over there
Yeah, I mean,
will tighten up or not. And as you can see, that Angry Birds Portage Money Shot game is also over. I think that is a 9-2 final,
oh
if I stand
my.
corrected.
I mean, you've been right this evening. I haven't, so we're gonna.
That is a 9-2 final. Jaybird with 7 points.
Oh my
5
goodness.
goals for Jaybird. Man can hit, but man can also score if you put the puck on his tape.
Yeah, really
Or
though.
the tape on
5.
his puck. I don't know. English is hard some days.
The puck on his stick.
Boy.
Big goal there by Simpson. Doug Simpson. Is that Dex? I'm assuming.
That is DMD. That is DMB Dax. Doug Simpson.
Wonder
Another
if
name that is very common here.
I
Where
wonder
we
if,
live at, Jay.
I wonder if that's his actual government.
I don't know. Are we just releasing his government name to the
Well,
whole
I mean,
VVHL series?
he's been doing it. You know what I mean? Like his name has been like that for as long as I can remember.
But now you have to figure out, is it Doug, Douglas, Dougie?
Yeah, I
You
mean
know,
that's a bit, right? You know what I mean?
teach me how to Dougie. Hey,
You know, I can't. I have no I have no rhythm at all. Zero. You know.
when Coach Terry's defensive unit makes a big stop there at a game, I'm gonna see him do the Dougie.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I can't call it a movement if I ain't got no motion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
This Raptors Cats game, 4.6 seconds left, and the Raptors are gonna pull off a huge win against the Cats.
Mamma Mia.
That's a game that, like I said, we spoke about there. We spoke about at the end during pregame, right? That's
Yes.
a big win for the Raptors.
Massive win for the Raptors.
Well, we have 3 out of the 4 games done. Do you want to just go big screen for this last third period here between
I mean,
Ironwalls and the Silver Foxes?
I did, and it looks like it's. Is it just me or is it lagging?
It's like it's lagging a little bit. We did see, I think, Uncle Flo's on a breakaway, but
We hit the refresh button. Maybe that helps us.
maybe that helps us.
Looks like it does. It does. Oh, big hit there at the red line. Kid up to go easy. That's Proxy. I'm new. Go easy on me. Pass in front. Picked up by Do It Lady. Do It Lady over to Walnuts. Walnuts over to Do It Lady. Do It Lady forehand stop there. Whistle. Face off to the right side. Well, B-Max left, our right.
Do It Ladies EK Meadow Polly Walnuts is one of our commissioners, Backblast Stan. One of the OGs here in the league.
Nice. Face-off win by Do It Ladies. Walnuts with it at the blue line. Skates in. Over to Do It Lady. Do It Lady down low for Doug Simpson. That's picked up. by the Iron Waltz. Puck's turned over in the defensive zone. Big two-line pass over to Do It Lady. Walks in one-on-one. Over to Simpson. Simpson cuts across. And EK's there to pick up the garbage. Somebody call the trash man.
You gotta love goals like that when it's just like, oh, hey, look, piece of candy, and you can just tap it in. It's like walking up to, that's like walking up for a free sample in Costco. And don't mind if I do.
Yeah,
No,
Costco's kind of fallen off with their samples. I'm not gonna lie.
But you cannot, you can always rely to not go hungry if you go to Costco.
Yeah, Proxy stuffs it in front to Long Shalong. He can't bury it. Walnuts here, surveying the ice, looking for another outlet. Still holding it over to Simpson. Simpson makes his first move. Speed burst, still holds onto the puck. Back to the point to Walnuts. Walnuts is in. Nice pass over there to Do It Lady. That's broken up with the defenseman. The Iron Waltz are on the way. Big hit there in the neutral zone. God, I miss single games. Here's Walnuts in on a breakaway. Stops. Big save. Another big save. Another one. Oh my God. Here's Kid over to Proxy. Proxy to Long Shalong. What a weird name. Proxy in. Short side stop there. Another between the legs. LT. Big save cover. We need the whistle. Face off to the left of the goalie.
Yeah, that is a Rash Colton in net there for the Silver Foxes. Rookie in the league this year. I didn't really get to see much of him in the rookie showcase, but he's making some big saves when the Silver Foxes need them right now.
Yes, he certainly is. Here's Proxy again. Loses the puck. Poked down by Doug. Doug up the boards. He's got to go to Do It Lady. Do It Lady. Do it to me. Big goal from EK Metal. I don't know what made me say that, bro. I can't even, right now. We've got Caustic we got Caustic in the call with us.
What's going on?
Oh, games, big games.
The games.
Just doing it to you?
Just
Coach,
it's been done.
Coach Terry getting the job done again.
Do it, lady.
Do It Lady.
Big save there. Here's Do It Lady, EK Metal. Dex, Michigan. Nope, never mind. Over to Dan. Walnuts, big move. Walks in. Has a look. Over to Do It Lady. Big save there. My goodness. I did. Who is Long Shalong?
That is Uncle Flo's or Series 32. I don't know which name he really goes by, but he's another rookie in the league that has proven that he can put the puck in the net. I think I haven't really seen much of him this season. I know the Iron Waltz have had a little bit of an unfortunate season with some things, but you know what? Hey, they're still out there competing every game, and you never know what can happen. Right? So.
Yes, you never know what could happen is proper. I'm going to flip over to the next set of games here. Just getting everything fired up here.
Uncle Longstrong was the 5th overall pick in the draft as a rookie, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I've been wrong all evening, so
reputation.
I don't know what to tell you. But that's crazy.
Yeah, 5th overall.
Tough loss on a goal that shouldn't have went in, but what can you do? Well, that's EA. EA Sports. It's in the game, right? That's what they say. That is what they say.
Yeah.
Hey, my 3D print is done.
What are you making today there, Mr. Terry?
I am printing something for a friend of mine. It's for like a little. Do you know what a Stream Deck is? Like the thing.
I think so. Yeah.
The thing that Elgato makes, where you can just hit the button and it'll do basically what you do.
Yeah.
What you ask it to do.
Yeah.
So
I think so. Yeah.
A buddy of mine has like an off-brand kind of bigger controller for his desktop setup. So I just printed something that he could. It's form-fitting holder for it essentially. So he He could just have it
What a nice guy you are.
look aesthetically pleasing for himself. So yeah,
Oh.
I 3D print a bunch of stuff.
3D printing before UPS could deliver my package.
Yeah, pretty well, dude. It's crazy. It's usually nuts. Hoagie, whatever you do, do not send anything from Halifax to Florida. 'Cause it
No,
is-
dude, not.
Yeah, I never planned to.
Package looks like it came through a meat grinder too.
Yeah, that's actually wild, dude.
Was it those shoes that you ordered for?
Yeah, man.
last
Yeah,
week? How long? Didn't you order those like 2 months ago?
I think so. It looks like whenever they got delivered to Terry's house, they just got stomped on about 50 times.
Dude, I was like, what? I'm like, well, here, drop off the package, and I'm like, please take good care of these. They're like, don't worry, we will. And then I get the photo from Cosy. He's like, these got fucking mangled. I'm like, for fuck's sakes. But
Oh my God! Speaking about mangled, Rokar with quite the goal against my own team there. Jesus.
That's another. I speak about Roker a lot because that
He's a
guy
beast.
needed 12. I think it was 11 or 12 teams in the last night of scouting, in the last 4 to 5 hours, and that man grinded and got through it to be able to be draft eligible. And he is having himself one hell of a season on with them Cherry Cartel over there.
Rokar
Yep.
and I go way back. Like, I've
So
known.
you would know why he was ghosting us for scouting.
I would know why he was ghosting you for scouting.
Yeah.
Well, he's a busy dude.
No, I'm joking. You got done.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. I mean, listen, if you want to play, you'll get your scouting games done. If you don't, you won't. Plain and simple, right?
Agreed.
That's sometimes it happens, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit, right?
That's the way she goes, as Mr. Jim Leahy once said. Shout out Jim Leahy.
Yeah,
Shout out the Trailer Park Boys. Love that show, and when it's filmed in your backyard, you gotta watch it.
have a couple drinks,
Part with
see a couple
another
things.
Yes, yeah. Make sure to go down to the Blanford Recreational Center for a play.
Alrighty then. Well, we're still waiting for 2 games to start. Coffin Floppers, Big Dogs, Soul Reapers. That's going to be a good game. Big Dogs, Soul Reapers. Let's go Pine Rangers. I already finished my popcorn. Well, you better fill that bucket back up, Jacob Edits. Sit down and strap in. What a night it's been. Tuesday night, it's 20 after 11 in the evening for those who are in real time. And we're here. It's been a great night. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. As many of you as there are. Don't forget that you can use code VVHL15 at checkout in the KXK store for that 15% off your merchandise orders. Don't forget it.
Yes, VVHL 15 at checkout.
Right?
That apply to local sports teams too. I'd like to get myself a Moosehead jersey, but I don't know if that checkout applies or not to the Moosehead store.
Hey, guess what? There's only one way to find out. And that's to try it. You know what I mean?
Alrighty, boys. Well, I'm going to hit the hay. As much as I would love to sit here and listen to you two talk, I am tired.
Yes, go to bed, young Padawan, and enjoy your sleep.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, we
You guys
appreciate
have a
you.
great rest of the stream. I'll be listening in bed.
Oh, yeah.
Harry's voice puts me to sleep.
Amen, brother. Puts my wife
I
to
must
sleep,
be.
too.
I must be chop liver.
Oh, don't say that, Hoagie. You know
Sloppy
this one's
second
low
over
for
here.
you.
Thank you.
You were there first.
You will.
Oh my
Alright,
boys.
We'll see you later, man.
Have a good
You
night,
too.
Cosmic.
All right, we've got Pine Rangers and Barn Cats. This is going to be a great game. Pine Rangers looking to sneak up there and move a little bit closer to second place on the Big Dogs, but the Big Dogs are having themselves a night this evening.
It's very hard to figure out updated standings just because of the issue with API.
Yes.
I'm sure that's an issue that Sean has been notified about on multiple occasions already. So, yeah.
I mean, here we are. These Big Dogs. My God.
Oh, whoa.
I just
Thought King.
every time I look up at the screen, it's Thought King or Biggie Otis.
Cherry Cartel, South Beach tied at 2 after 1.
Mm-hmm.
Pine Rangers up 1-0 on the Burncats. That Dragons Coffin Floppers game, 2 teams on the playoff hunt.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not going to really talk about that game much because that's my team. So it would be very hard to try to commentate it without getting excitement. And I guess, Kearney, my GM, just scored there, 1-0.
Then you're not excited?
Well, I am excited, but
Hey-o.
I can't be as excited as I want to be on the stream. What a goal by Roker and Thought King, all scored at the same time. Chaos pandemonium, 3 goals, 4 goals. Huntsy just scored 2-0 2-0 Pine Rangers on the
Oh
Burncats.
my God! They
Chaos.
just keep
The
coming.
goals just keep showing up, and I'm running out of breath just talking here.
Oh my goodness! Someone's got to talk to South Louisiana Gaming with these commercial breaks.
What a night by Kearney, 2-0. Sicilian Dragons over the Coffin Floppers.
My goodness! Soul Reaper's
yeah,
penalty shot.
I was just gonna say something about maybe I shouldn't be going to wing night as much as I do.
Ooh.
What a goal! I don't know. Slabby. Oh, that is Slabby Hudson. Hey, putting out an homage to Lane Hudson. Montreal Canadiens defenseman. Both Montreal fans here, Terry.
Yes.
We're gonna have a good season this year. I got good faith that the boys are gonna, have a good off season together, and a new assistant coach coming in with a top 5 penalty kill as it's been proven in stats over the last multiple seasons. So that will help the penalty kill issue. We'll see what happens with the power play. As the head coach that was running the power play did step away from step down from the coaching role, still within the organization. I don't know what kind of a role he's going to be playing going forward, but yeah, we'll see what happens with the season. Still a couple guys to sign, as Jacob Evans mentioned about Bolduc. Bolduc and Jackeye have not been signed yet. I don't know what they're waiting for, unless there's one last big last-minute free agency hurrah that we do not know about, because my man Ken Hughes is just cooking up over there. I mean, locking up Demidov and all those guys until like 2030 and a little bit later. The cup run is coming up soon. It's just a matter of time, Terry.
I mean, what else is there left to say? It seems like you've got it down pat. I mean, as long as we do better than the Leafs. Am I right?
Shout out to all them Leaf fans. I hope you guys are golfing in Punta Cana right now.
No, don't shout out the Leafs fans.
I'm sorry.
Fuck the Maple Leafs. Excuse my French.
Thought King, once again. Yeah. Every time you look over at the Big Dogs, Thought King. It's either Thought King or somebody else.
Yep.
Burncats getting themselves on the board. Thompson from Joker 2-1. Nash, I think, got on the board for the Coffin Floppers. 2-1 Dragons. South LA Gaming. Speak about him having ads, and he just puts the puck in the net. 4-2 Big Dogs over the Soul Reapers right now. That's a game to watch. That could be not a playoff, but like a conference final playoff match, maybe.
Ooh. Interesting. There's Biggie Otis again with another goal. I just can't.
Is it Biggie Otis or is it LeBron James? LeBron James.
I think it's Big Otis, Big Otis, Big Otis.
Oh my gosh, she said his name 3 times. She's gonna appear now.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
no.
gonna. I hope he does. I just can't take having to woof again for Showstopper, so.
We'll let the dogs out.
Is that Rokar again with another goal? Oh, no, it's
That was Huntsy just scored. I think that is 3-1 Pine
yes,
Rangers
it
now.
is.
Heedy, Heedy strikes again. Guy just found his way to the net. That game's 5-3 in the first.
That's crazy.
8 goals spread in the first. I would lose that bet in that game.
I'd hate to be a
If I-
goalie
if
in
I-
that game.
Yes, I'd also hate to be someone that bet an under on that game.
Yes. Yes, we need the VVHL bookie here soon.
Oh, you don't want to get the mafia after you.
No, we don't. Imagine the VVHL mafia.
There's maybe a mafia themed team coming into the league next season. You never know.
It's just Outcast Avengers swinging on a swing outside your house, waiting for you to pay up. You know what I mean? Shout out to Outcast.
And he's just whispering undeniable.
Yeah,
Undeniable.
He's
Undeniable.
undeniably correct.
Pay up, undeniable. Pay up, undeniable. Shout out Outcast Avenger. I know he's not playing this season. Had to take some time away, I think, due to work. But man has been the community awards winner the last either 2 or 3 seasons. If you need a guy to pick you up, Outcast is going to be that guy. Always around in chats late night. Always looking to play. If you need a spark in your life, talk to Outcast. Guy is just a legend.
Yeah, you couldn't hit the nail on the head anymore with that about that gentleman. Always great. Always saying how much he loves everybody and loves the league and loves the community and just nothing but positivity coming from that guy. And I send him anime theme songs and he sends me anime theme songs and it gets me in a great mood and it's fantastic.
All I can think about is when he says everybody, I love everyone. Yeah, I don't know if you ever watched the movie with Jackie Boone and the basketball team in it, but
Yeah.
everybody love everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, I think about that. But we take a look around the league here. Big Dogs up 5-3 after 1. Curtel and Snipers 4-3. Curtel after 2 periods. And you take a Huntsy again for the Pine Rangers, folks. I think it's 5-1 over there.
Yes, it is. You're correct.
5-1 in the second. My. Just on the ball this evening.
Yeah, it's going down.
Momentum meter is currently going down because, it's both 11:30 for both myself and Terry, and we're not spring chickens anymore.
That's just, Huntsy is on the hunt in the forest of the pine being a ranger trying to catch people without their deer tags.
Did you know that Edith Snickers just scored and his name is Upside Down Snickers?
God, I don't even want to comment on it. I don't.
Yeah. No. Total some meaning behind it, but I don't think it's very friendly for our viewers listening out there this evening.
It's absolutely hilarious is what it is.
Absolutely. Very, very hilarious.
It's like telling somebody they eat corn the long way.
Boss Games TV and Edith Snickers all scoring at the same time.
Wow.
That game is 4-4.
Yeah.
5-5. Soul Reapers, Big Dogs. These games are getting intense, folks.
Oh my goodness, it was there on the goal line, just needed a poke, but they couldn't poke. Here comes South Beach. Boss Games. Sometimes I wonder if Boss Games' RT is broken. Or if it even exists on the controller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, wow. You passed it there.
Wow.
Shout out Boss Games. Great person.
Yeah, actually, funny enough, you wouldn't think, but I actually talk curling with Boss Games. Not many people have in depth of the curling world as myself and Boss do. We speak a lot about curling. Um, it's curling is a sport that you wouldn't think is that intense, but it can be intense.
I mean, the way they scream "hurry" is pretty intense.
Yeah, just wait till well, I actually had the chance to go to the Canadian National Curling Trials last year when they were in
Oh.
Halifax here, and to see Brad Gushue lose in the semis, I think half of Newfoundland was in the building because it was just pin drop silence after his last shot did not make it with what he was hoping for.
Oof. I've
Uh,
been known to curl a few rocks back in my day,
yeah,
and not on the ice. Wink, wink.
no,
Oh
and
god, that's a horrible joke.
Huntsy scores again.
Of course he does. Cossack wants to know what's an upside down Snickers.
Well, Caustic, not right now. That's
Well,
not.
Caustic.
We'd be fired from the stream.
Think of the design of a Snickers bar and the top of it, and then flip it upside down. That's an
Okay.
upside down Snickers.
Thank you.
You're-
Thank you for letting us know.
You're very welcome.
Jerry Mingle with an expertise check in there. Thank you.
Amen, brother. What a group of games we have for game number 3 tonight to bring us really to the end. We've got 5-5 top left, 5-5 top right, 2-2 bottom left, replays bottom right. Get a score update for you here in a second. Heedy pots one. That guy's unstoppable. 7-1
Yes.
Pine Rangers. My goodness. My goodness.
Yes. Just did my first fantasy football draft of the year before we hopped on stream here this evening.
Oh, how did that go?
I got a B. I got an overall grade of B.
Okay.
I have got a fantastic team. I won't go over it because it will take too long with this 16 team. We have it's a 10-person league, so you've got 16 roster spots. So
My goodness.
I could go all night. But anyhow, wow, Soul Reapers have battled back to now taking the lead in that big dog Soul Reapers game.
Oh my goodness, I can't get over this. Maybe it's late night, maybe it's because I'm having such a great time, but everything is just making me giggle. Everything.
It could be just one of those nights.
Could be. Could be one of those nights. Oh, goodness. Big day tomorrow. Big day right now. Big night right now.
Big day tomorrow. Putting on those fresh cleats for the first time.
Insane cleats. So,
Yes,
that'd be
absolutely.
great.
I've received a picture of those cleats.
Yes.
Football cleats to be exact, and insane. But I get to see Coach Terry in
In
prime
action. Yes.
in action.
Are we going to see overtime here between South Beach and, oh my God, what a save by Dunk. Are we going to see some overtime here? Cherry Cartel in South Beach?
Now that is a huge crime by South Beach to not play. Not South Beach. Sorry, by the Cherry Cartel to not play Wiggity on Wiggity Wednesday.
Well, it's Tuesday, so that would make sense.
Yes, and that's why I said it was a crime, because you
Oh, is he
should play on
playing
Wiggity
right now?
Wednesday. He is playing right now.
Oh, yes, there he is on
for-
defense
for
there.
Cherry Cartel. Yes. Thompson, Biggie Otis, and Kearney all scoring all the exact same time. Cough and flop.
6-6. Oh, my God. In the second, dude.
Yes. And Coffin Floppers, Dragons back within one in the Coffin Floppers. 7-3, sorry, Pine Rangers 7-4 as Joker gets the Burn Cats back within in 3, excuse me. That game ain't over. That's 2 juggernaut lines over there.
Dude, it's going
Um,
crazy. Oh my
folks,
goodness,
if you
we're
bet-
getting
if you
overtime.
bet the- Folks, if you bet the under on a lot of these games, I'm sorry, but your pro line would have been um way past its expiration date by now, unfortunately.
Yeah, your DraftKings, your Bet365, your BetMGM, your whatever, whatever else you could bet on nowadays.
You can bet on basically anything. You can even bet on esports games now.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine that bets on.
Joker, 7-5 Pine Rangers
Oh
now.
my goodness.
Brown Cats are on the move. Someone got word that animal control was on the way.
Oh my god, dude. I can't believe this. I just can't believe what we're seeing. Coffin Floppers and Dragons 4-3. Barn Cats clawing their way back.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
South Beach, Sherry Cartel, 5-5 in overtime.
Oh goodness. I can't even believe that's going to overtime right now. What's killing me really is the big dogs and Soul Reapers. 6-6. I'm so curious to see what happens in that game.
Caustic, friend of the show, put in the chat, coaches wear cleats, question
Oh,
mark.
Face Toxic. He's trying to prove that he wasn't made by Day Day. Coaches wear cleats. I guess they do, man. I guess they do. Just gotta be out there with the team digging into the grass. You know what I mean? Here's South LA Gaming. Big move. Big save by Dunk. Oh my god. Rokar picks up the puck here. Controls it. Settle it down. Wiggity. Rokar. Rokar stopped by Dunk. My god. It is 7-6 for the big dogs. The Pine Rangers just scored again. My goodness, there's a goal there for the Dragons.
And who is that? Oh, is that Josh OG?
Josh King. Might be his government name. Big move there, big pass, big save. My God.
Pine Rangers. I don't remember seeing that, but that game is now 8-5.
Yes. Here's Wiggity with it. I'm paying close attention to the game in the top left. Intercepted by Boss. Boss Games scores. Game's over. South Beach wins.
The move. What a shot. What a goal.
Boom.
Not as good as my favorite commentator of all time, Bob Cole, but I can call a goal when I see it, I guess. And speaking about goals, Nash,
For the Floppers.
just got past. Just got past and scored.
The Floppers.
The Flappers.
The Coffin Floppers.
Gotta add that Bostonian accent onto it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, big chance in front for the Dragons, but stuffed. Another goal for the Pine Rangers.
I'd see again.
Good. He's just on a tear.
When you're hot, you're hot.
Yep. And when you're not, you're not.
No. Speaking about teams being hot, all of a sudden the Blue Jays want to start playing ball.
Yeah, it's unfortunate they couldn't do it while I was there, but GG's. Into the bench you go. So there's another goal. Carney.
He's a Leaf fan, so it's very hard to be a GM with him some days knowing he's a Leaf fan.
Yeah.
But we make it work.
Yeah, but we make it work. We do what we can.
If all seriousness though, if you ever want to see an NHL game and you want to make it for a first game, Montreal and Toronto in Montreal, that atmosphere is just electric, and yeah.
Yeah, that would be it would be electric, dude. It would be ridiculously electric, actually. Oh my God!
Joker's scoring.
From Huntsy?
Yes. No, not Hunsey. Well, that was
Sure.
before that. Joker scored for the Brown Cats, and then Jay Sender just scored from a beautiful pass from Hunsey.
Yeah.
Biggie Otis putting his fourth goal of the game up there. After putting the Big Dogs up by 2
Jeez,
over
my
South Beach,
goodness.
not South Beach. Oh my gosh, Soul Reapers,
Sorry,
Chaos Pandemonium here
it's late.
on stream
It's
this evening.
late. It's all right. It's late. Oh my goodness. Excuse me.
10-6 as there's about 40 seconds left in that game between the Pine Rangers and the Brown Cats.
It's been so hard to keep track of everything that's been going on this evening because especially in this time slot.
Yeah. It's so hard to call every goal, every shot, every big hit. So you just call it as not as you see it really, but more when you have the opportunity to see it, and there's a break in the action, right? But a lot of it is just we bring the entertainment for the quad box, and these guys just put on a show. Who was that just scored? Was that Jay Sender again?
Yes, it was.
Putting the 11th up on the board for
Yeah,
the Pine Rangers.
Whoever it was that allowed Jay Sender and Huntsy to play together was crazy.
Well, that's another game off the board there. That is a final of 11-6 Pine Rangers over the Brown Cats. Down to the last 2 games here for our quad box this evening, Terry.
Yes.
Big Dogs, 45 seconds. Soul Reapers need to come up with 2 goals in 45 seconds here. And here comes FaZe Talks to get on the breakaway. He scores that game 9-6.
My goodness.
With probably about 30 seconds left. And as we come back, Kearney, I think putting the Dragons up 6-5.
My goodness.
2 minutes left there in the third.
It's just been back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
20 seconds left in that Big Dog Soul Reapers game.
Snickers.
I'd say
nice pass. Edie Hudson, save.
I'd say you can wrap that game up there.
Yes, sir. Who's that? Oh, that's Thought King. There we go. We got another. See if this will cooperate with us again. We might have to hit the refresh. Looks like we did. Oh, don't do this to us. Minute left. Floppers down by 1. Kearney behind the net. Wrap around, big stop there.
$55 seconds left. I mean, take a look at that game. 6-5 shots, almost pretty well dead even. It comes down to, I guess, the time on attack and all the other aspects of the in-depth stats that we could sit here and talk about for hours, right?
Oh my goodness. The pass almost through. 30 seconds left. Do you think the Floppers tie it? They're in. Oh my goodness.
That's a very good line over there of Nash hits the funk.
Oh, Kearney puts the game out of reach.
I wouldn't call it out of reach just yet. I've seen crazier comebacks. Well, that was a huge goal by Kearney there to get the Dragons up by 2. 26 seconds left being up by 2. Coffin Floppers need some quick minute offense here, I guess you can call it.
Ooh, big save there. My goodness.
Huge save by moving TG there.
What is TG? What is moving TG? I wonder what that means.
No clue. We picked him up at the trade deadline, and he's enjoyed himself here. We like having him here, and he got to pair up with former D-Gens owner Luigi.
Big save by Luigi there. A big goal by Luigi. Sorry, big save by Luigi. What
I've been calling it contract year for Luigi. Luigi has played very well for us all year. You know, I think he's up there in assists for the league too. I mean, he's also had to play every week for us due to some availability issues, but he's been a guy that I can go to when I need someone in a pinch, right?
Well, that's always
And
nice to have.
and it's always good to have a former owner as a player on the team too, because it's always you can always go to him as a fresh perspective if you know you need to speak to a third person, have a third person in the deal,
Exactly.
just for a fresh perspective that you might not see from just yourself and your GM, right? So no,
100%.
that's an 8-5 final for them Dragons over the Coffin Floppers, and that ends our
It
quad
does.
box.
That ends the night for us here. I mean, it's late. Games were crazy. Everybody's been fantastic. Hoagie, it's been a blast and a pleasure, as per usual and as always. That is going to do
Yeah.
it for us.
No, thank you for having me on there, Terry. It's always a pleasure to be able to. I don't know if yapping along. I guess
Yeah.
it's two Nova Scotians sitting down at a and within a 20-minute radius of each other talking about a virtual online hockey league when we could be doing this at a local Tim Hortons for the next 2 hours. But
Yeah, you're right. But you know what? We've got a platform to do it here in the comfort of our own homes. So
absolutely,
everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking around with us. Thanks for getting through the chaos that was the that last game slot. My goodness, this 10-15 game slot was absolutely insane.
absolutely insane. Lots of close games. Lots of stuff. Um, it's always crazy to um, you know, to have those games, right? And to have those games very close to the playoffs when some of those matchups could be playoff matchups. You never know down the road who's
Nope,
gonna beat out
nope,
who's
you
gonna
really
upset
don't.
who's gonna end up in the final four, the dance to get like the finals. Like you just never know.
No, and we're gonna and I tell you what, you guys have to stick around for when these stats and these standings update because as we get closer to playoffs, which is only a week away, we're gonna get a nice picture painted for us of who's gonna be facing who. But like I said, it's gonna do it for us tonight. Myself, Terry Minglewood, the Hog Father Hoagie. We thank you guys again for everything. Don't forget that code VVHL15 at checkout, the KXK store. And yeah, that's it. Everybody have a good night.
Peace.